Hello everybody! Today we are going to talk to you about something that we get a lot of questions about, and that is how to get paid to travel.
Now, we run a travel blog, as most people know, and that's how we get paid to travel, but there's a ton of different ways that you can go out there and earn money while you travel and get to see the world. One obvious way that you can go out there and get paid is to become a flight attendant. You can head out there, you hit all these different places. We have a friend, Kerwin, who's a flight attendant. He's out there visiting all these countries, and you're getting paid to do it. It's a great job to get out and visit different countries that you probably would never even get to, and they're paying you to do it.
Yeah, and flight attendants get a lot of perks. They get free flights, they get upgrades, you get layovers where you can explore the country. And I know our friend, Kerwin McKenzie, and there's another girl, Heather Poole, out there. They have turned their flight attendant careers into becoming very successful travel bloggers.
And that's another thing to point out. You don't necessarily have to give up a job that you love in order to go out there and travel and get paid to travel as a supplemental part of income. There's lots of ways that we'll talk about later on about blogging and stuff like that, where you can make affiliate income and all this kind of stuff where it's passive income. So why not start a blog and pair it with the job that you're doing right now, and then you can get a passive income stream going.
A great way to see the world and to travel is to work on a cruise ship. I actually did this in my 20s. I was a singer in a previous life, and I worked on a cruise, and I got to see the world by singing and traveling. It's a lot of fun. It's a great way to get out and get paid to travel and not have any expenses. Now, you don't have to be a singer. There's lots of different ways. You can be a dealer in the casino. You can be a housekeeper. You can be a bartender. You can be service staff. You can be a cruise director. There are so many different ways that you can work on a cruise ship, and it can be a lot of fun. I have friends that are still doing it to this day. They love working on a cruise so much. Whenever they feel like traveling, or whenever they feel that they need just a little bit of extra cash, they say, I'm going to go get a contract on a cruise ship for 6 months, and they take off and see the world. Now, we have a lot of resources on our travel blog, ThePlanetD.com, that has all the links to the places where you can apply. There's always forums and cities every year where cruise lines come to recruit people to come and work on the cruise ship. So there's lots of ways you can find it. Just go to our website. The link is below.
Another way that you can go out there and make money is to become a guide. We have met so many people around the world that have been from North America that are guiding in, whether it be in Chile, whether it be in Asia or whatever. So you can get a job as a guide working for companies such as, like Intrepid Travel or G Adventures or any of these places where you can go out and you can go out and travel the world. I know when we were traveling with Go Ahead Tours when we were in Scandinavia, our guide Derek, he had been working for them, I think, for it was like 26 years,
I believe it was.
And man, he gets to go all over the place. And he runs these tours. He's great at doing, he's very personable. And if you are a personable person and love, working with people and learning about, or actually teaching people about history and all that kind of things, a guide could be a great way for you to get out there and earn some cash and see the world.
If you want to even go deeper, if you have a special skill, that's another way to travel the world. I know people, Dave and I at one time thought we might want to become dive masters. So we went to Honduras and to work on our dive masters because we thought, what a great way to travel the world and have a special skill. If you have these special skills, you can get paid more money and you can see the world. We've had a kayaking guide here in Canada from Argentina. We did, as I said, scuba diving courses all over the world where guides are from everywhere. The dive masters are from everywhere. Think about it. If you can teach rock climbing, whitewater rafting, what else is there out there? Any kind of special skill that you can think of. Cycling, you can lead these tours and make more money that way because you have the special skill. So think about what you can do. One of my favorite things to do when I travel is to visit the spa. And I think this is a fantastic idea for people to get paid to travel. People are going to the spa more often than ever right now. They're booked all the time. And I just love going in and smelling the aromatherapy and hearing the soothing music. And those massage therapists, they go around the world. We've been on cruise ships in Alaska. We've gone to Asia, all 7 continents. We have had a massage. Okay, it was on a ship in the 7th continent, but we have had a massage. You can be a massage therapist and get paid really well at one of those high-end 5-star resorts or on a cruise ship and sail around the world.
And that leads us into another way that you can make money, which is to teach. So you can either teach something like yoga. If you love yoga at home, you can go and take a course and become an instructor, and then go around the world and teach yoga. We've met, again, it's kind of like massage therapy. We've done a lot of massages. We've taken a lot of yoga courses as well, and every time it's instructors that have come from other parts of the world that are teaching in these exotic locations. Also teaching English. We have a ton of friends who started off their travel blogging career, travel influencer career by teaching English. And you can do that anywhere around the world. And it's another thing where you can take what you've learned and what certification you have and apply it to different countries as you go around. And it allows you to immerse yourself in the culture a little bit more as well. Rather than hopping from destination to destination by working on a cruise ship, you can actually immerse yourself in the culture by taking maybe a 6-month or a year contract teaching English.
Do you understand tech and WordPress and the internet? You can also work on websites. We hire website developers. We hire people to help us with our back end. We hire people to check and proofread our writing. And that's something that you can do. The support teams for all of the online world is huge, and people can make a lot of money doing that.
So being a travel blogger, again, as we said, is one way to make money, but you can also make it through freelance writing. I know a ton of people out there who are fantastic writers. They're submitting articles and writing for publications like National Geographic or Travel and Leisure, any of these places where you can go out there and make some more money. But still, there's lots of people out there making a great living with freelance writing. And if you are a great writer, it's a good way to do it.
How many of you out there know and understand social media? How many of you really get YouTube or know Instagram? Well, you know what? I have a lot of friends that run social media accounts for other people. Even Dave and I have people help us with our social media. You can apply to other bloggers, to companies, to all kinds of people any other company out there that you can think of that needs help with their social media, and show them your expertise. Do you understand the nuances of Facebook? Well, get to a company that needs some help and apply.
And the beauty of doing this is that you can be location independent. You can do it from anywhere in the world. You don't have to be in New York working for a company in New York, or in Toronto working for a company in Toronto. You can be halfway around the world. We have assistants that are over in Europe, some that are in Asia, so you don't have to be located somewhere. So it gives you the freedom to go and travel the world and live where you want, not having to be in the place where your work actually is.
Now let's talk about YouTube for a while, because I know you're on here and you love this platform. We actually have had people help us edit our videos. And I know a lot of influencers out there who have other people edit their videos because they just don't have the time. All kinds of companies are looking for people to edit videos because that's what is really time consuming. And if you have the skills, if you understand it, and you can do a kick-ass video, well, there might be a job for you. And like Dave said earlier, you can be location independent because you can edit a video from everywhere. You can just get the files from WeTransfer or Dropbox, edit them, send them back, and there you go. Voila, you have a job and you're getting paid to travel.
One of the things that's beautiful about today's day and age is that you don't have to actually be a blogger or anything like that. You can be what's called an influencer, where you focus on one particular social media channel and have influence on that channel. You can be an Instagrammer, you can be a YouTuber. Those are the two basic. You can be a Snapchatter. There's lots of different ways that you can make money through individual social media channels. And my one bit of advice here is to pursue a channel that you love, because, like with everything else involved that we talked about getting paid to travel, is that you have to put a lot of work into it. So you have to love what you're doing. And I think that's really important. If you hate Instagram, don't try and become an Instagram influencer just because you can make money on it. But if you love YouTube and you enjoy spending time on there and creating videos, then that's the platform for you. So make sure that you're invested and you love that particular channel that you're gonna get involved with, because you're gonna be spending a lot of time with it. So as we said at the beginning, we want to give you a few little tidbits of information of how you can become a travel blogger, because that's how we actually make our money.
There are a lot of things that you have to do. There's a lot of work you put into it. One thing we find about as being a travel blogger is you have to wear many hats. Now, I took a course before I started blogging. I had my full-time job in the film industry where I was a makeup artist, and at night I went to school, to a community college, and took a travel writing course. And that was invaluable to me because it gave me the confidence to know that actually when I was writing things on the internet, I knew what I was doing. Today, there are a lot of online courses that you can take.
Yeah, like Travel Blog Success, which is a great community and a whole package that can get you started and educate you, and you can go there for information as your travel blog career grows. Or there's Superstar Blogging by Nomadic Matt, where he has it broken down into different modules, where if you want to learn just about the business of blogging or about writing or about video, he has different courses for all of those sections. So you can take it at your own pace, and both of these are great. I love them both because they offer a community, and I think that's the real asset to both of these, is that there's Facebook groups and email groups and chat rooms that you can go in and talk to people who have actually taken the course and who are successful at blogging. So you always have mentors there, and I think that's important with a course.
And the online world is a visual world, so make sure you learn how to take great photographs. Dave was a part of a photography group before he got into travel blogging and travel photography, and you also worked on movies where you lit a bunch of movies. Yes. Like The Incredible Hulk and Chicago. I'm bragging a little bit about him. He's lit a lot of big blockbuster movies. But the thing was, you learned and understand the importance of light and photography before you started even putting it out online. And there are photography courses out there. If you go to our blog, we have a lot of information, or in the links below, on courses you can take. But just make sure you know your skills and really take pride in putting out good content. And then that's how you will grow your travel blog. Now, we have an entire other video that's going to be about how to travel blog, but that just gives you some ideas of how to get started. And check out our blog for some more information. We're going to put all the links below so you can read all of that. But we hope that this gave you some ideas on how to travel the world and get paid for it.
And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Put out videos every week to teach you about things as well as travel around the world.